Bra 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 Hello, Fredlings! I'm Claude from Chicago. We are here for real people with real creativity in real time. Fredlings never give up, and I want to win you. And today we actually had to do something right away because I gotta go check on our iron farm. My iron farm is not working, and I don't know why. I do actually know why. I don't know why it's not working, but I know how to fix it. This is our little house here. We're gonna explain some of the changes that we've done and some other the cool things. Unfortunately, I just realized like right before I started the stream, I was like, I need to. There's a few things. There's a few things that are changed. Okay, there's a few things that have changed. Please take it with a grain of salt. Please give it with a little bit of patience. I will explain it all. But we need to go fix the iron farm ASAP. All right. Here's a couple things that have changed here. You know, a few things moved around, a few things turned around, blah, 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 blah. And then I did a little looking at my villager breeder and made it look a little, not much different, but it's just minute things. All right, so our iron farm is not working, and I was spent maybe about an hour and a half last night trying to figure out how to fix it, and oh, there we go. Now it's working when I come over here. So what I saw was, if it's nighttime, you have to, at nighttime, so for some reason the iron farm wasn't working, and I don't know why, but at nighttime, the villagers, during the day the villagers aren't sleeping, and then this door is open. With that being said, the zombies seeing them, they're standing open, and they're not generating anything. So apparently, you have to reset it while they're sleeping, at nighttime, and then it works. Now, it might be just a loading out thing. Hey, I didn't have to do anything. So if you build this design, which I still think is linked in the description, all you have to do is wait for nighttime, open this gate, wait for them to all sleep, open the gate, and then they should just come out. Now, we already had 2 spawn in, so it might take a second before another one spawns, but they are spawning in. All right, I guess while we're up here, I'll explain what's going on. Actually, I know a lot of people are asking Claude, you don't need this up here, and I don't think I need this up here at all, because this was supposed to be built in a survival world without people, you know, flying. You know, not everyone that plays Minecraft needs to build like a super farm like I do, but you know, we are. So that's why they did that. So let me talk about some of the few things that I did, and then there's a few adjustments. So our farm, I was building our house, and I decided to knock out the full blocks and put in slabs because it's cheaper, and because I wanted to have a little bit more room underneath if I do decide to build anything under the ground. I added a few more chests and realigned some of my sorting. Additionally, as you can see on the outside here, I've actually started placing in dirt for the mountain bits. Now, I don't want it all to be dirt. I do want some parts to be cobblestone. I do want some parts to be normal stone, and then some basalt and all those other little differential blocks and gravel once we get there. And then I did a lot of trading off stream. I've done a lot of trading. And don't be like, Claude, you did this all off stream without recording? Just kidding. If you thought that, because I did actually record all of it. And all of that will be shown on a video coming out here soon. Now, I'm considering I'm going to this live stream before that one comes out. I don't know if it's going to be called 21.5 or it's going to be 20.5. It should be called 20.5. I could wrap it up and get that edited tonight and post it tomorrow. Also, speaking of the Patreons, I do have a video that came out like 3 days ago, and I keep forgetting to add everybody. But if you were a Patreon member and you're following and you have your notifications on Patreon, you should have got notified that it came out. But I keep forgetting to post it in my Discord. Yo, what's going on, the coal mines? How's it going? Tomorrow I will be at our workplace without saying what it is. I will be there for a game. Last second call. Okay. So I did, like I said, I changed some of these out with slabs, and then I kept going. I kept building, and I kept building, and I saw on Mumbo Jumbo's video last night when I couldn't sleep. Minecraft, there's like he lists the tasks in Minecraft. There's tasks that you do that are super progressive and super satisfying, like building, because you get to see your progress happening instantaneously. Then you have your sorting, which is on the bottom, which you do so much sorting, and it doesn't feel like you did anything at all. So I did a lot of sorting here. A lot has changed. Um, but one of the few things that did change is I bought some more books, bought more some books, and then I sorted out some of these. I changed some of these positionings around and all that sort of stuff. Put the woods here, cherry blossom, acacia, mangrove, jungle, spruce, oak, and birch, and then our pale oak. Our junk chest, I reorganized all of this because it was just giving me a heart attack. So there's a few different things in there. But I think that's pretty much some of the main things I did. I looked for a lot of other things. I just recorded like a video a couple minutes ago, which will be on the 20.5 or 21.5 if I decide to do 20.5. We got Chest Boat back. Chest Boat is officially back. I thought it was going to take a lot longer than I was going to, but he's back. Don't have to worry about Chest Boat again. I've done a lot of trading. I got, been cutting down a lot of trees. I've been cutting down, a lot of food, just trying to get as much emeralds as we possibly can up. Today's goals, and like I said, this thing here, I built out the walls. We're going to take a look at that in a little bit more depth here. I want to trade with the villagers one more time. I think I'm going to lose their discount, so I want to go take a look at that because it's been, I think it's probably fine, but I'm just going to trade with them so I don't lose their discount, and then we'll go back to what we're doing. Oh, with the farms here. These cherry blossoms were giving me a heart attack when I was cutting them live. I placed the cherry blossoms on a canter effect here, which these should have probably been there, but it's fine. Every other one, because it's easier to cut them down because you actually can see where the roots are. I've been... hold on, let me trade these here real quick. Let's just keep their discount. We'll buy one here. We'll buy one here. I guess I'll buy the rest here. So, yeah, I'll be at the place that eats the mouse. I hope you enjoy. I have a lot of games actually coming up. I went from, like, not having anything to then getting, like, a ton of money. I wasn't having anything, and then I got, like, a ton of money coming this weekend as long as it doesn't rain out these things. Okay. So, this is what I've been doing with the off-stream, which has been recorded. Don't you worry, it's been recorded. I added dirt here to our beautiful mountain, which will eventually be coming up. And I don't want to do it without getting more nether blocks so I can incorporate more details. But I kind of laid out the final bits here, with just dirt, obviously, which turn into grass. But these are going to be like the final bits that are flat, and then after this, it's going to just kind of directly go up like a real mountain in Minecraft. I know there's sections in the mountains in Minecraft that are sloped, so you can actually walk up. I'm doing it so you cannot go up. There's a physical wall, so our villagers cannot escape. Plus, it goes to our lore. So I kind of outlined where I want this, and I want this to go all the way around. Except for over here. Over here, I'm probably not going to do until we get a bling-long amount of stones and nether stuff, because I do want these to be the huge, mega beautiful waterfalls in the game. Speaking of, let me know if the stream is skipping. I went back and I watched my last live stream, actually for the first time, to kind of get my thoughts. Well, I mean, for this series, at least. It was skipping so much. I don't know how you guys dealt with the skipping. I lowered it from 1920 by 1080 to 720, or 1280 by 720. So I don't have any errors here. I'm not getting any skipping. So, but there we go. So that's fine. So what I wanted to do today on today's live stream is I want to get efficiency 5 for our villagers. I want to get efficiency 5 so that I can start like making, better tools with unbreaking, efficiency 5, and mending, so we don't have to worry about the tools. I also bought another chest plate here. Speaking of numbers, I need to grab a scratch piece of paper. Let me grab one of these scratch pieces of paper here. Grab my old little planner. I have 219, which is the area code for Northwest Indiana. This is how many times I broke the lectern. 219 times. So now it's 220, which is crazy. Every time I seem like 219, it's like work, which is crazy to me. All right, here we go. 219 right here. 219. That's exactly. It's funny because I picked exactly this block here to be the middle of my world where I'll run a road down because there's already an existing road here, and it's 219. And my lectern, I broke it 219 times. Now 220. So I just don't know how that worked out that way, but coincidence are not. It's kind of crazy. So there's a few enchantments that I do want to purchase and do want to obtain. I don't need to get them all right now, but the ones I do want to get today for sure is I want to get myself, which I'm surprised I didn't put it up on the board, Aqua Infinity, which I do have. Oh, I already have Aqua Infinity. Respiration 3. I want Respiration 3, Efficiency 5, and Silk Touch. I want Silk Touch and Efficiency 5 specifically first. So those are going to be 3 enchantments we're going for. What we're going to need is we're going to need a ton of emeralds to do some trading. And then we're going to need to grab ourselves our lectern, which we do have, which is perfectly great. And then I need one other thing. What do I need? I need books. I need a lot of books. And I should have some at my house, but I don't want to go too far. Been busy this past weekend. I've been working for the mouse tomorrow. Nice. I see. Oh, speaking of what you've been working on, I have not been able. I feel so disconnected with this new job that I have because I have not been able to play Fortnite with anybody that I've known. I haven't even been able to AFK. It's been a lot. I mean, I make a lot more money, and it's consistent, and it's a lot better in terms of financial situations. But that's growing up, I guess, right? I don't know, but where are my books? I know I had a ton of them. Maybe I already bought them all, but it's upsetting because I haven't been able to play any Fortnite. Speaking of, during the national championship, I saw your on Easter. I was watching the thing you shared on social media. I don't know which camera you were without spoiling it to the audience. Or without leaking to the audience. I don't know which camera you were watching, but I watched the first quarter. Not the full first quarter. I watched like halfway through the first quarter to the second quarter, and then I think I streamed and I did some other things. That was very interesting. It feels like they're running faster, and then also I can't, without spoiling it, because I don't want to say it without here, but it feels like they're running faster in that sport than the regular sport. Wink, wink. So yeah. Hey yo, meet the Millers! Thanks for coming out to the stream. We're doing a late live stream. We're going to try to get ourselves some enchantments. Efficiency 5, Silk Touch, and maybe Respiration. I actually haven't put anything on my helmet, too. So I can actually probably, really try to attempt to get, what's it called? I can try to get, a goated helmet. Can we do all that in one stream? I'm more worried about getting tools than that right now. But, I mean, if we can, that would be nice. All right, we're going to put these extra pieces. I want to keep the paper on me because I could trade that just in case. I'm going to keep the dirt on me. I'm going to keep the emeralds on me. I'm going to put the cooked meat, or it's uncooked meat right now. But I'm going to put the meat in here to be cooked. And I'm going to put this stone in here for the time being. Okay. So we have the 219 road. We have the 219 broken lecterns, now 220. Got our Northwest Indiana here. We got that's good luck vibes, honestly. So we're going to go do some creative stuff here because we actually haven't messed with any of our new villagers. So I'm curious. Well, I mean, we have, but for other purposes, I guess. Speaking of, I will be out in that area tomorrow, meet the Millers. I was telling the coal mines. I will be at our place of work without spoiling it to the audience tomorrow. I usually like to tell the audience after the fact, because some people are crazy on the internet. I think 100% of my fans are non-crazy. I would say my fans, Fredlings. I hate to say my fans because that's not really the case. The Fredlings. I wouldn't call you guys fans. I would call you the Fredlings. I know I said it in that case, but it always feels weird when I say that because you guys aren't. I want to say you're fans. You guys are like literally a part of the community. You guys are a family. So please don't be upset at me. Please, please. Cancel compilation. Claude from Chicago. All right, what we need some books. Where did I put all that paper? Did I leave it? Okay, here we go. For some reason, I didn't make the books. All right, we're going to make some books real quick. We're going to leave the rest of this paper in here. We have our emeralds on us. And even though sugarcane is something we do use, I believe I put it in my junk chest because there's so much sugarcane, I don't really need to worry about it. I need to grab my boats. And I probably should grab leads too, shall we? We're going to grab these, and then I think I made a water chest here. Grab some boats. So what I am doing right now is something that I have not done in probably 5 years. Like really. I've done this in every playthrough we have done. But I actually am going to sort these guys individually. They're going to each have their own little house, or some people would not define it as a house, but they're going to have their own little house. Wink, wink. All right, we're going to trap some of these guys here. I don't care how many come in the boat. I think they will all eventually come in the boat. But I need to take 2 need to be escaped. I need, or a certain amount. Come on, let's get in the boat, guys. Let's go, 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 go. Nah, 2,000% of fans started a fan club this weekend. Don't die. Here we go. Hey, all right, we got this. We got the first fan here, vibing with the Minecraft music. Is it too loud? All right, we're gonna replant. Like, I should bring these guys back to my house, but I really don't want to do that right now. We're gonna move them into these houses and keep them over here. I was gonna give them their own individual like house, wink, wink, but this might be a little bit easier to just kind of bring them this way. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring him like this. We're going to unlead him. We're going to grab ourselves some dirt, block him off, make sure that he cannot escape. Do not take him out the boat until you know he ain't going to escape. Make sure there's no way baby zombies can like jump up to the top. And then make sure that there is a roof on him as well so he doesn't get struck by lightning and turn into a witch. I guess this is like a little house, huh? This will be his permanent like place he'll probably reside in for the rest of his life. Sounds like a very ethical thing. Okay, so I'm going to explain the 219 thing real quick. So if we go into our statistics and go to items, the first row here is the items mined. This, you can see on the left-hand side, is how many times an item has been mined by me. Specifically, 220 times. So what I do is I take out an old scratch piece of paper and I write down 220 times. And then I grab my lectern, place it down, and then we just mending the first try, bro. What? Why do I show when I show people a tutorial? It is not this easy. And then now we mine it. Now it's 221, and we just keep going until we get whatever. And then I just write down how many times I break it. Now this does not matter at all. To be honest with you, this does not matter at all. I do this because I want to just like personally keep track of how many times it takes me to get an enchantment. Sharpness 5. I already have a sharpness 5 for 64 emeralds, so this guy is better. So I'm not going to buy it now because I already have one guy and I already bought a book, but that other guy is definitely getting sheared at some point for a cheaper one. But I just like to keep track and see how many attempts it takes to oh, boom, look at Silk Touch. So, all right, we're going to buy the Silk Touch book here because we need that. That was one of our guys that we were going for. Then we're going to go into our stats. I wasn't keeping track. And it was 227 times, which means this took 7 attempts to get Silk. Boom, look at that. Silk Touch. Now he's going to reside in this house for the rest of eternity. Because I really don't need Silk Touch that many times. So There we go. I think I just mined that, so we're actually at 228 now. And then we do the same thing until I get all the enchantments that I want. And I was only going to do... I mean, if they're going to be this easy to get enchantments, I might just get all the ones that I want now, including the cheaper sharpness. Even though I don't need sharpness. I probably only need sharpness a few times in this world. Maybe twice, 3 times if I die early. I hope not to die, but... if we're going to see. All right, so we got 2 villagers in here. We're just going to grab these guys real quick. And we're going to pull them out. I'm going to place this boat down over here, too, just in case somebody tries to escape. Yeah, pull them out like this. Speaking of, it's very important to keep these guys trapped in here, because even though they really can't do anything in terms of, like, stopping, like they're not going to do anything if they escape. What they're going to do is they're going to stop my iron farm from working. They're going to stop my breeder from working. They're going to do a whole bunch of other sub things that are going to ruin my game, and I don't want that. So you got to bring them a certain distance away. This is definitely far enough away. There is also a villager running around somewhere over here doing the same thing. So I just want to bring them far enough away so that they don't ruin my Minecraft game. See, there's one guy right there, which we can convert into a villager. Or, I mean, into a guy to enchant. So, speaking of, you see him had little particles effects. Somewhere here, he somehow thinks he registered to a bed. So I got to go through this village and delete all the beds. Okay, this will be a 2-1. This will be a 2. These guys can stay in the same house. This husband and wife is what we're going to be calling them now. We're going to trap them over here. I'm going to bring them a little bit closer to the road. And we're going to just do the same thing. Same mechanics, same thing. Now, with having 2 guys in one spot, it doesn't make it... I guess it kind of makes it semi-easier. But when you're trying to enchant the other guy, get him set up, it could be a little more difficult. You'll find out in a second what I'm talking about. How tall does this need to go? I didn't think it needed to go that tall. And we do need to place torches. We are in a super flat world. No hostile mobs can spawn. So if we close this off, they could in theory instantly spawn in this spot. And before I knock this wall out, I want to make this a little bit bigger. So when this other guy shows up on this side, that I can trap him over here as well. So that they can be sectioned off. I don't care if they see each other. They cannot walk in between. And then we'll place a torch there. I mean, that's not helping. Here we go. All right. Now we're going to try to get ourselves another enchanted. So let's break this. One guy needs to go on one side. The other guy needs to go on the other side. So you guys need to separate, please. There you go. Perfect. You guys can look at each other. That's fine. I'm not really too worried about that. And now the next one we're trying to get is Respiration. We're trying to get Efficiency 5, really. That's the one I kind of want to get right now. So let's try to get that here. I just want better tools. I don't really need them, but it would be so much easier to have them. I think Respiration goes up to 3. Thorns, no. Blast Protection 4 is something I might actually pick up as well. Or, sorry, not Blast Protection. Fire Protection 4. I don't think I have that. I could be wrong. So let's just not go for that right now. If it pops up, I'll go back and check. Let's do that. If it pops up, I'll check. Feather Falling 4, that's really good. I already have that though. Really good. Phenomenal. Because I like to kill myself in this game, in this world, with almost falling to my death. I think a lot of my Minecraft worlds I fall to death. You know, it's gonna be so weird when I play a Minecraft world on stream one of these days, on another series that I can spawn unlimited times. That will be very interesting. Speaking of, when I do this series where I survive on Bedrock only challenge, which I don't know when that will ever happen. But when I do that challenge, guys, should I do it in hardcore? Or should I do it like in normal survival? This is not a now thing. So we'll figure that out one day. But maybe I'll just do it in normal because I feel like if I did it in hardcore, I feel like I'm gonna just the series is only gonna be like 3 episodes long. This one I knew that it could be a semi good distance as long as I don't do anything crazy or stupid. I've done a lot of crazy and stupid things. One of those things is do not mess with the slimes. I am not messing with slimes and stopping their spawning unless I'm doing it on stream because um, I cannot I cannot um, I cannot like I almost die to them every time I start messing with stopping the slimes from spawning. Like literally every time I almost it's bad. It's very bad. There okay, we got a nice silk touch here. And you'd be like, Claude, why do you need silk touch? Well, I can get the glass from these buildings and actually can add glass to my house when I get it set up. Come on. Is it nighttime? Is that why you're not yes, it is nighttime. That's why he's not trying to convert into whatever. Zach and the coal mines both concur that if I do the super like surviving literally just on the bedrock challenge, super flat bedrock with the bonus chest, I should just do it in hardcore. And I agree. I mean, I just think about like just getting it started is probably going to be it's gonna be very hard because all you got is literally you. I mean, nothing spawns in the bedrock, right? Nothing spawns in the bedrock, sure. But if you don't find a slime chunk within the first 3 Minecraft days, oh look, we got Silk Touch again. If we don't find, a slime chunk within the first 3 days, I mean, it's not game over, but I mean, it's pretty difficult. I mean, it's not going to be easy to survive. I mean, if it is hardcore, you starve to death, I guess, too. You do starve to death in this game mode, so you got to keep that in mind. All right, I would like to get I would like to get efficiency 5 now. I got silk touch 3 times on this guy. Please, efficiency 5. Efficiency 5. I'm gonna look up Minecraft real quick. Minecraft enchantments. How is everyone's going on, and how is everyone's day, and all that stuff? I accidentally took a nap, and I done goofed myself, so I'm not gonna be able to sleep again. Why doesn't just I'm not looking up Minecraft book enchantments. Uh, I want to know which one is which. Minecraft book enchantments list. Here we go. I think it's the fandom is the one that I need to be looking at. Okay, Depth Strider goes to 3. I'll go with Depth Strider. And I think Respiration. Respiration is how many? Respiration is 3 as well. Yeah, we got to get on Fortnite one of these days, but I gotta, I gotta get like locked in mentally. Well, I mean, with work too, it's kind of tough. It's kind of tough. All right, Depth Strider 2, not 3. Because I kind of want to get like some really good like tools that I don't have to worry about every single time. Um, like just I mean, it's not. I mean, I have extra diamond tools, but it would be nice to just have great diamond tools. So then I don't have to ever worry about them ever again. I have been enjoying this series a ton, and I've been doing some work off stream, and I've been recording it. But it has been just a honest. This has probably been the funnest Minecraft series I've done since probably the last hardcore. Fredcraft season 3 was season 2 was fun and all, but there was a few lapse of instances, especially with my computer having issues and my computer having problems, where I lost progress and I had to go back and do stuff like that. That was terrible. I mean, it was just hard to get back into it. Speaking of, I make backups of these worlds almost every live stream, not because Unbreaking 3 I already have that. I make those backups not because like if there's like an instance of like something crazy going on, but yes, sure. Like for example, my computer has another problem. I have like multiple backups of this world, so I do not need to go back every single stream. Or if I like lose something, I don't go like I lose one stream of progress instead of something. Um, like yeah, I don't want to not be able to do this. Plus, if I make a backup too, if I do die or when I eventually die, um, I want to be able to come back into this world and walk around, because you can view your world once you die in hardcore. You can view your world, but you can't like do like you can't like go for certain. I mean, it's just spectator mode. Spectator's mode's fun and all, but I mean, I would rather like to go just directly where I need to go and show you guys stuff if when I do eventually die. When will that be? I don't know. All right, I'm pulling my old stream. I already do have Aqua Infinity. I brought my. I'm on the live stream and I scrolled back to see what enchantments I do have. So I do actually have Aqua Infinity. I need Respiration. Respiration, yes. This is going to be a lot of the stream here, is trying to get these enchantments. So I know I took a picture of my house, and I'm probably going to change the thumbnail after the stream's over. I'm just probably going to be just doing this for the remainder of the stream. I'm not going to do a super long stream, but I do want to try to get some of these enchantments, and I would love to get these off. I would love to get these off stream. How many times can I say stream in a sentence? But I really wanted to like start moving some progress along here. So we'll probably have to do more building in another one. We could get Depth Strider 2, Depth Strider 3 as well. Depth Strider 3, Respiration 3, Efficiency 5 is what I'm going for. That's the main one I'm going for right now. I heard a rumor that the McCaskies might relocate their stadium to Fred's Superflat World. Is this true? Yes, it is very true. We have actually confirmed a deal. Here's an Infinity book. That's a good enchantment, but I don't need that right now. Yes, the McCaskies. I spoke with George today. I'm paying 100% of the. I'm gonna put everything in this world, and we're gonna be changing them to the Chicago Freds Bears. We're gonna be naming them the Fred Superflat Bears. Why don't they just start building the damn stadium, please? Please, please, please build the stadium in Northwest Indiana. Put Northwest Indiana back on the map. Build the stadium in Gary, Indiana. I know you guys wanted it in Hammond. Sure, I get that. Put the Bears Stadium in Gary. Your reason why you put the Bears Stadium in Gary, Indiana is not because the land's cheaper. Sure, it is cheaper. You put it in Gary, Indiana, and you could have this legacy for the rest of your life. Every YouTube documentary, every NFL documentary. Abandoned city, the steel mills of that built America and Chicago themselves. Hardworking. They're not called roughnecks. They're called the rail cats. You got the mill rats. Helped build the Chicago Bears stadium just like they did decades ago. And you got the beautiful NFL documentary with the guy with the beautiful voice. We built the city, and they rebuilt. Not only did they rebuild their organization and won Super Bowl 2030, they won it in Gary, Indiana, rebuilt the entire city back to its heyday of glory and power, blah, blah, blah. That would be such a good story that they could have on their freaking you know what I'm saying? They rebuilt Gary, Indiana. Speaking of, they should use my design. I mean, I picked the location they were building at before they did, and I think they stole it from my stream, and they should give me a box off the seat. If they build the Bears Stadium in Northwest Indiana, I said it on stream, and I am committing to this. If they build the stadium in Northwest Indiana, I will buy a Bears jersey, even though I don't want to spend $165 on a jersey. No. But I will buy it. Maybe I'll buy a custom one, and I will buy like Gary's Bears, Hammond's Bears, just for the meme. But I would be so like ecstatic, especially for how many years I've been working out there. Like all the great people I met and worked with. Like that would be awesome. Literally awesome. What's going on, Zach Daily Games? I was just watching Zach Daily Games channel on YouTube. If you guys haven't seen Zach Daily Games' video, this is what I need to say. Zach Daily Games is video is the Zach. I don't know if you know. I think you know what you're doing, but Zach's video is what young people need to know. Young people specifically. People are young. I call young people like 40 or younger. And I start saying that you're like maybe like becoming an adult at 41, and then you get old once you stop learning, right? So you could be an old person at like 20 years old. But Zach Daily Games is the key principle of doing a little bit, and Rome was not built in one day. Zach is like finance 101. What does that mean? He does a live stream every single, well, not every single day, but a lot of days. And he does 1 or 2, like 1 hour to 1 hour and 30 minutes, and he slowly builds a little thing here and there, here and there. And now has this beautiful building. That still has a lot of work to do, sure, but it's slowly but surely. He couldn't do it all in one day. He did it in multiple days. And that's what you should do with your financing. If you save yourself a certain amount of money over a course of history, if you save $10 here, $100 here, $5 here, if you're like, if you $1, you can only save $1 for your future every day or every month. You're slowly but surely building up your savings. And that is what that's what his channel, I mean, that's not what his channel's, not this channel's about, but that's like, that's what he's doing in his Minecraft world. He's building slowly, surely, one stream at a time. An hour here, an hour there, slowly progress, slowly, 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 and eventually you'll have this huge epic thing. All right, what we're trying to do for people that are just jumping into the stream, we are trying to get ourselves a few enchantments. We already got Silk Touch, but we're trying to get Efficiency 5, Respiration 3, and Depth Strider 3. I believe those are the ones that we're trying to go for right now. We have not been able to get it. It's been a lot of attempts. We got Depth Strider 1. We don't want Depth Strider 1. We want Depth Strider 3. Eventually this mechanic is going to be removed from Minecraft. So if you are playing in your world, you need to take advantage of this as fast as possible. Speaking of, we just got lucky. Respiration 3. Boom, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Let's take a look and see how many attempts this took. I'm going to catch up on some comments here in a few short seconds. I think I'm talking a little too loud. I think my parents are telling me to be quiet because I got a little too excited. So it took 228 attempts. We're going to 379 minus 228. Let's take a look here. Let's grab our calculator. I know somebody probably already did the math in their head, but I can't do it that fast. 379 minus 228 gives us 180 or 151 attempts for Resp 3. So it'll be 380 when we break this up. All right, perfect. We got Respiration. We're still looking for Efficiency 5, though. We're still looking for it. All right. I'm going to break this up and get this a little taller because I actually do like that little extra room at the top. Even though it doesn't matter, I actually like the little extra room at the top. It just feels like I'm less cluttered in here. All right, Respiration 3, check. Now we're looking for Efficiency 5. I'm eating dinner. Ooh, what are you eating? It's funny. Every time we watch somebody's live, it seems like our group of community, the Fredlings, we all are eating while somebody's live streaming. Somebody's eating something. I was eating tacos. I was eating steak tacos, homemade tacos with Taco Bell sauce, and some cheese on it. I usually don't put cheese on it, but I was like, I'm gonna put a little bit of cheese on it. The next thing I know, like 5 ounces of cheese fell on my tacos. So I was like, well, there's my protein. So I had some steak tacos. I had some popcorn, some skinny popcorn, jalapeno. I didn't do a food review on it, but I should. It's really good. And then I had some of those chips that are going to be coming out on a food. I think that came out actually today or a couple days ago. I keep forgetting to put it in the Patreon or on our Discord, but I had some hot chips that more taste like hot fries. They're really good from Menards. But yeah, I'll tell the Hammond mayor to put you next meeting to get your residuals. I know. Hey, hey. I am so down. I mean, if they moved there, like, dude, like, that's what they need. I know they're trying to build it in Hammond. I understand that. I think Hammond is the most logical spot. But I'm a big fan of Gary. Like, just the story of just how it was to now to them rebuilding it. Like, this would be perfect opportunity for them. But I understand that, they want to build it as close to... Oh, boom, efficiency 5. There we go. Boom, maybe that's what I'm talking about. All right, wow. I don't know how many attempts that was. I actually broke the lectern one extra time, so we just got to look at the numbers and see what we are at. I do wish there was an easier way to look at this. 409. Sorry, 409, because it says 410, but it's actually 409 because I accidentally picked it up. 409 minus 380 is 29 attempts for efficiency 5. All right, well, that's going to be done with the getting the books for now. I want to get a thumbnail. This will be the updated thumbnail, so people don't be upset, guys. This will be the updated thumbnail. We're probably not going to do any building in the house, even though I took a picture of the house. We'll use that picture later. I will, but yeah, all we did on the house was I reorganized the chest and I switched the main birch planks to slabs because it's more efficient that way. Plus, even though I don't plan on being underneath it, I do want to make sure that I have it laid out. Okay, so probably should have bought more efficiency books now that I think about it. I don't even know how much the efficiency costs. Hold on, how much did that cost? Let me go back to my live stream real quick. I just instantly bought it. I saw it. It was 28 emeralds? No, that was punch. Hold on. Maybe it was 28. No, mending was 28. How far back did I go? Come on. There's no way. It probably would have been easier for me to just run back and look. It's 64 emeralds for efficiency 5? You gotta be kidding me. I don't pay attention to these things, man. Well, we're gonna have to get another efficiency 5 guy at some point. That's so annoying. That's the second time I got screwed over on enchantments that I wanted. Alright, well, it's fine. We got it. Well, next time it comes around, we'll buy it. There's Chessboat. I recorded a video of me getting Chessboat. Gotta edit it. Gotta post it. Chessboat's back. He was probably about that way, about 300 blocks. 64 emeralds for efficiency 5. I gotta find another guy. So, we got it. We got it locked in. That's the one that I needed the most. But it is what it is. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna dump in all these emeralds real quick here. Leave these extra books. There's those books I was looking for. I'll leave the leads here. I'll take half the leads back to my house. I'll leave some extra dirt because it's always good to have extra dirt. We have one single dirt, so I'm gonna throw that on the ground. Put this in here. And we're gonna go enchant. So the one thing that I want to enchant is this. I want to get this armor set up with this. Protection 4, Unbreaking 3, and Mending. I got some of those books off stream, so I want to put those on. And then this, I want to make sure that I have all the enchantments for my helmet so that I can do stuff underwater because we're going to be doing a lot of stuff underwater here soon. So I needed an extra sign, which I don't have. I don't think I have any wood over here either. I don't think I have any wood. Dang it. Sure, I have this wood, but I was wanting to try to match the wood. It's fine. We'll finesse a cherry blossom tree. So, efficiency 5 took 29 attempts to get. Silk Touch took 7 attempts to get. And then Respiration 5 took, which I don't have up here. So Respiration 3 took 151 attempts. Depth Strider 3 we haven't gotten yet, but I do want to get that. I want to put that on my helmet too. We're going to definitely need more enchanting levels, but it's a good start right here. Just to have it going. Zach says that guy's ripping you off. Yeah, he definitely is. Okay, let's go make ourselves some more armor here. And then we should slowly but surely, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go, you know, let's keep the books with us. I think I'm going to try to go get Depth Strider 3. Wait, do I have enough stuff to make all this stuff? Hold on. So my helmet needs no matter what protection for Unbreaking 3, Mending, which is 3 enchantments, Respiration, which is enchantment 4, which I have, Aqua Infinity, which is 5. That's it, right? That's all I need on there? I think that's all I need because I'm not going to put thorns on it. So I think I could actually get a goated helmet as well. So let's go find our books, shall we? I think we have our books on us. The Depth Strider is what I need for my boots. I don't need that for my helmet. I guess we're making ourselves the Fred armor right now. I'm so happy that I did the organization off stream because I was having like a mental breakdown trying to look at my chest, what I did on stream. I could have not kept that going into the stream. I would have died. Okay, so we need stuff for our, let's just take off our armor, even though it's kind of dangerous to do it this way. But what we need is we need Respiration on our helmet. We need Respiration on our helmets. I'm going to leave these here for now, even though it's not Respiration. Okay, hold on. I'm going too fast. Too many steps too quickly. So we need Mending on each one of these. We need Unbreaking on each one of these. We need Protection on each one of these. This is good. Then we need Aqua Infinity on one of these. We need Respiration on one of these. And I think that's all I need. I think I have all the enchantments that I got right here. You know, what I do need is... I do need to make another anvil. My anvil will break on me. So I need to make another anvil. Probably should make a couple anvils. I'll make 2 anvils for the time being. I do have an iron farm, so I don't even have to worry about iron ever again. As long as it keeps working. Keep working in the same sentence is probably not the greatest sentence, but... Zach says, can you please keep Chestboat somewhere safe so he doesn't get lost? Yeah, he was only like 300 blocks away. It's in a video. You know, it hasn't been edited yet. I should put Chestboat in a little bit safer a spot than that, so I agree with you. Let's bring him inside here. I think Chestboat's too big. Oh, no, he isn't too big. There was a little bump there. We'll put him right here for now. And I do want to put I do want to do some of my pickaxes and stuff. I guess I have the books here. Let's just line them up and let's get that stuff lined up. And I do want sharpness on my axe too. So maybe we'll just kind of like, yeah, maybe we'll just get things lined up. Let's take a nap. Let's get everything lined up so we have everything set up and good to go. So when we go over there, I could just AFK and get XP, but that's kind of deadly, so we're not going to do that. I'm going to take this axe out of here because this is the axe that I want to put the thing on. So for this axe, we're going to need Mending. We're going to need Efficiency 5. Mending, Efficiency 5, and Unbreaking 3. That's all we need on that. Then our pickaxe, which we're going to keep in our inventory, we're going to need Mending, Unbreaking, and then we need another Efficiency 5 book, even though that guy's ripping me off. Then I'm going to need another pickaxe so I can put Silk Touch on it. And then, so I need to duplicate this again, but without Silk Touch. But that should be fine. Oh, you know what I wanted to put on my axe? The other rip-off book. Sharpness 5. Because I want my axe to be my main tool that I use. Like as my sword as well. So, I mean, that's what I've been using as my main weapon for a long time. So maybe we should get that set up too. So I'll put that here. And we'll get all these going. We're going to definitely need XP. So those are going to be our main ones we're going to take a look at right now. I thought I kept my horse on the island. I just got a new horse off stream. Where did he go? I thought he was like right here. See, oh, we're going to do this. We're going to do this again. Oh, also switching those from full blocks. I just realized that I can actually go underneath my thing without killing myself. The highest level of enchantment we had on the series was 80. We're at 40. We're going to be down to like 1 in a second. I should make a sword. I should make it like an iron sword. Iron swords are really good at like the farms. And I still don't know how slimes keep getting over here, but I'm not doing that like fighting slimes off stream. So we're doing it on stream. I've almost died a few times. The damn slimes. Too risky. Too risky. So if we do need XP, we can start slapping them over here. What I'm going to need, you know what I'm going to need now? Every time you start, once you get so much progress, there's more things to do. Speaking of doing things, I think, the chest, I'm going to take, I don't want to take, like, I want to take the easy blocks. Give me, acacia wood. We're going to bring acacia wood over here for chest and all that building. I've got acacia wood. I haven't really used acacia wood, and I don't think I'm really going to use acacia wood. Said the same sentence 3 different ways in a second. I don't think I'm going to use acacia wood very much in this series, so I will use the other ones more. Every time you get rid of a slime chunk, another one spawns in. Every time you kill a cockroach, one comes back. Every time you kill an ant, another one spawns. It's a constant battle. You know what I should do is I should make a pen down here for these guys. Just like Chespo when we came over here and visited, because I might spend some quality time at this XP farm. Skeleton horses, you can ride it underwater and it's faster. Why is there a slime in your boat? Zach, that's a very good question. These slimes are everywhere. These slimes literally are every damn where. They're everywhere. I mean, there's everywhere. They're like, if you're in a very infested house of cockroaches, you just can't get rid of them. They're everywhere. Slimes getting turned into cockroach? Comment? Question mark? I think I want to do the helmet first. Because I do, even though I don't do a ton of stuff underwater, I definitely do enough stuff underwater. Okay, first step first is take our helmet, disenchant it, so we don't accidentally put stuff on our thing like we did last time. Take our chest plate, disenchant it, so we don't accidentally put stuff on our thing. Okay, what we need is we need to figure out the cheapest possible way to combine these books. This is 3. This is 2. Okay? This is 2. This is 4. We're going to go with 2. And then I think I could put all these on now. So this is 6. This is 7. This is 6. All right, we're going to go with 6. This is 10. This is 9. This is 14. And our anvil literally just broke. Boom, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Now we got to do the same thing with our other things. So let's figure out what the best is this way. So this is 3. This is 2. This is 6. This is 4. So we need, how much more do we need? We need 7 levels. We're going to take off all of our armor, even though this is very dangerous. We need 7 levels of XP. I could keep my armor on, but it's easier to get the levels because I have mending on everything. Now we put all of our armor back on. And boom, look at this, guys! Oh my gosh, yes! Yes! I wish there was an easy way to show this, like... I guess I could Photoshop the thing. So we take a screenshot like this, and then I take a screenshot like this, and I'll merge the pictures together. Maybe I'll take a screenshot here with the day 320. We're on day 320, guys. And now we're going to rank up all of our armor. Oh, look at this. We'll never need to worry about armor ever again. So the reason why I brought all these extra wood over here is I'm going to make extra chests. And now that we do have, how do you call it? So much iron, and we have an iron farm that actually semi-works. I hope it's still working. We'll at least be able to, we can make, like, an auto sorter here, too. So, we'll leave this stuff in here, and let's look at our axe. So this is going to be our main tool that we're going to be using forever. So we're going to disenchant this. And we're going to do the same thing with the books. So this is 5. This is 2. You want the lowest ones. This is 5. This is 3. This is 8. This is 9. What about if we did it this way? This is 9. So it's 9 either way. Maybe it's actually better to put them all on. No. Do not put more than 2 enchantments on a book. You're gonna screw yourself over. You will screw yourself over. Okay, one of these guys had thorns on. And my Minecraft tip is, once you get the maximum amount of XP, like one of them was 9, don't keep killing these guys, because it's easier to get 0 to 9 than 0 to 18. Or 9 to 18. It would be 10 times easier to do it this way. And then what is this last one? This is 11. Boom, baby, that's what I'm talking about. Sharpness 5, efficiency 5, unbreaking 3, mending. Oh, I think we're doing I think we're doing this. I think we're literally gonna stay here and we're gonna get as much. I think we're upgrading all our tools right now. I don't think I'm ending the stream. We're getting all our tools upgraded. Okay. Let's go down. We need to get ourselves, what? Depth Strider? We need Depth Strider 3 for our last armor piece down here, which is going to be hella expensive. I think that's going to be like 30 enchantments, if not more. It might be too expensive. I hope it's not too expensive, but I think it's going to be too expensive. It's going to be pretty close if it's not. That's going to be the last enchantment we're going to be able to put on, if we're lucky. But I want to do my tools. Can you really not jump out of a 3-block hole? Oh, come on. Please, horse. Oh, we're definitely getting all our tools upgraded right now. I just don't have enough emeralds to buy efficiency books because he's charging me 64 emeralds for one efficiency book. Come on, brother. I'm gonna have to go grab more emeralds. Oh my gosh, this is so nice. How does I want to see how the sharpness sharpness 5 axe does on a slime. A big slime. How many attempts does it take? 1 attempt to kill a slime? Oh my god, yes, that's awesome. It could have been 1 attempt before, but just let me have it. Let me have this. And like I said earlier, I've been slowly building out my wow, look, you see how fast those guys spawn right there? I've been slowly building out my dirt pathway around. I wanted to say that on stream so that you guys don't get mad at me and you're like, Claude, the next live stream you did, you was already built fully around. Now you guys seen it on stream. I'll do a demo, I guess, here of how I'm doing it. I showed you guys a demo, though. All right, what we need to do is we need to grab more emeralds to get efficiency books. We need to grab pretty much all of our emeralds. This is 2 books. Ugh. And I need another diamond pickaxe. I should have a diamond pickaxe somewhere else. I should have like one sitting in a chest somewhere. Yeah, my horse is a terrible jumper. Holy heck. He's definitely a good chest boat finder. And speaking of, I've been raving against the mangrove trees, but this was 64 plus 8 moss carpets, and it looks like we did nothing. So we're turning that into a moss carpet area, and we are definitely not we're not doing a pond there. I just don't like the idea. All right, which guy was the one that traded a diamond pickaxe? I think it was him. Maybe I don't have an extra one, but I thought I did. This guy's trading pickaxes. I'm pretty sure it's a diamond. He is selling one, sure, but I think I have one more sitting around somewhere before I buy one. There's not one in my house. I know that for a fact. Here's another one right here. Perfect. So I need a couple efficiency. I need 2. I think I'm good on. I need 3 efficiency books. I need 3 efficiency books. Yes, that is correct. Then I'm going to finish doing these books and I'm calling it a day. I do need Depth Strider for my boots, but I don't think I'm going to do that now. I think I'm just going to try to get these finished. All right, let's go over here into our inventory. So pickaxe. This is going to need Silk Touch. This is going to need Unbreaking. This is going to need Mending. It's going to need Efficiency 5. This one's going to need Unbreaking, Mending, Efficiency 5. And then my shovel is going to need Mending, Unbreaking, and Efficiency 5. I think that's all I need. I could put Silk Touch on my shovel. I don't want to do that. I do not want grass in my inventory. It's already hard enough keeping just dirt on me. I'm not doing all that either. This guy's also a slow swimmer, too. There's so many things I want to like progress in my brain right now. But we're getting these enchantments on this armor or on these tools. We're going to show you a little demo of what I'm doing around the map for the walls, and then I'm ending it. No more. That is it. You're stopping after that, Claude. Oh, look at the ripoff, man. Ugh. So efficiency, efficiency, efficiency. I don't think I need any more efficiency books for the time being. I'm going to try to get a cheaper one before I buy any more. I mean, my tools aren't going to break, so it is worth the headache and stress. It's so much. It was such a good idea that you use a horse to get over here, and chess boat. Chess boat was slow, but walking over here. I mean, it's not that far. It's not that far. I'm gonna eventually build a railway or something over here, so I can just push a button and like not do anything. Be lazy, lazy craft, lazy but not lazy craft. We're gonna lock that up here. I'm going to place some torches down here, too, because I didn't realize that mobs could spawn. I think that's just me being brain dead. And I have respiration now, so I should be able to swim up this without losing too many... I mean, I know I'm going in and out, but I'm not going to lose too many bubbles, if at all. Is a Respiration 3 helmet better than a turtle helmet, Zach? I don't know. All right, let's do the hardest one first. Silk Touch, this costs 3. This costs 4. Those are not the ways that do this. Mending, this is 5. This is 2. This one is 3. This is 4. Let's go with this way, 3. And then, what is this? This is 8. This is 8. They're both 8? They're both 8. All right, let's get some more levels here. Where's my sword? Oh, goodness me. Where are you guys? Not spawning. They're not spawning because it's a rainstorm. No, we should be high enough away that the only things that are spawning are up there. And then if I rename this, it costs 12. Do I rename it? Yes, let's rename it. Let's not be cheap. Let's not be cheap. Let's not be cheap. Not be cheap. These should be one punch, by the way. Unless they, like, Minecraft does not, like... This is the optimal drop distance. Like, I get if they're wearing armor, they're not going to be one hit. See, I knew this would come in handy one day. And I should make a goated sword with like looting and all that stuff on here. Not right now thing, but that would be. I wish the looting gave you more XP. Okay, let's go up here. Silk Touch. We'll rename this. 11. Let's make sure we spelled Silk Touch correctly. We did? Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Sweeping Edge would be so lit here, too. Okay, next thing. We need to... Did I not disenchant these? It worked out, though, right? Efficiency... Okay, it worked out. Hold on. Let's disenchant here. Oh my god, that could have been so bad. Silk Touch Efficiency 5. I'm breaking. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay. Could have been bad. Could have been terrible. This is 3. This is 5. This is 5. This is 5. This is 2. This is 3. This is 8. This is 3. This is 9. Oh, we actually got a witch in here. Maybe we can actually get some redstone going. Unfortunately, you gotta kill the witches fast because they're just gonna heal themselves up. We did get some redstone. Perfect. Got a little bit of redstone in this world. Boom, maybe that's what I'm talking about. All right, let's do this again. The way you combine these are always the same, and I should learn the process, but it's unbreaking 3 and amending is 2, and then these are 6 and... Oh, we're not doing that, but... This is 6, this is 5, and then this one is 7. Just like this, get some XP. Safely, that's the whole point of this, is safe XP and easy XP. Not just because it's up here, it's definitely safe XP. And just like that, we have all the armor and all the things that we have in our game. I'm going to repair these real quick. Let's repair these, and then we don't have to ever worry about our tools ever breaking ever again. And if you don't know how mending works, mending takes XP and adds durability onto your items. You could repair items with diamonds, by the way. But you can only do that... I think there's a limitation to how many times you can do that. You just gotta make sure that this is in your offhand. I mean, or it could be in your main hand too, the tool. But oh my god, look at, he has a freaking spear. That's so... Did he just kill the little baby zombie? Did you guys see that? I think he just killed that baby zombie with the damn spear. Because the spear is spear's actually a really goated item. It goes off of momentum, I think, as a player. We gotta try to kill those guys with the spears because they keep picking it up. That zombie did zombie abuse. I know, right? Okay, look at how much stuff we already have in here. Isn't it awesome? Oh, we're like so goated now. Look at this. Look at this armor. We just need 1 Depth Strider 3 for our boots, which I really hope there's enough room for that. When we get it, but we don't ever have to worry about tools. Look at this, tools. Efficiency 5, Unbreaking 3, Mending. We have a Silk Touch pickaxe, so we can pick up glass from buildings now. We can also pick up grass blocks. We can pick up, we can pick up anything now. Holy bling blong, look how many mobs are down here. This is like a death trap. Wow, do you think we could die right here? Probably. Oh, we can... It's instant mine for grass as well? Alright. Well, we're gonna have to leave that... We're gonna have to leave our, we're gonna have to leave him behind. No, we're not. We're gonna sleep. We're getting him back. Why isn't the rain going away? I always forget that these spiders can spawn with... Let's see how good our sharpness sword is against a golden zombie. 1 hit. 2 hits. 2 hits! Oh, dude. Why are you so bad at jumping, bruh? All right, let me show you what we're doing on the side, calling it a stream. We're going to, well, we're probably going to bed, yeah. I mean, I just drank my energy drink. I just finished it, so I need to brush my teeth. Bruh. Get down, get down, get down, get down tonight, baby. Ooh. Yeah, there's a little spot they can still spawn there. That's good to know. So, you've seen me do this in a couple of streams. I'm going to do more work off stream, getting some of this stuff done. Now that I have efficiency 5, if I need to get rid of something, I can just knock it out easy. But I've continued making this go to where it is, and I said that earlier, that this is the last flat section until we go up, and we're going to need smooth stone, and we're going to need all these other things to continue making our wall. Our wall is not this distance back. It will be a natural mountain curve, but that is going to be roughly how that works. So I'm going to continue doing that, except for that side. I'm going to need more stone. I'm just going to do the grass. I'm not going to do the stone, because if I do, I'm not doing the stone because I feel like the stone is something that you guys might want to see when I start doing the actual mountains. Speaking of, we actually can get stone in here because we actually made a stone generator. And now I can literally just, I mean, in theory, I can just AFK here. And I can just grab, I mean, I could do it on either side. And I can just get as much stone as I want without cooking it. There's a little bit of a loss rate, sure. But the loss rate is not that major to being like, you shouldn't have a thing in a Superflat world. Look at 18 there, 17 here. I'm going to move this pickaxe, some of these pickaxes to the other side now that we actually have efficiency on this. I'm going to need a few other free spots open. But yeah, look at that. You got 8, 17, 17, 18. We're going to return our emeralds, and we're calling it. We're calling it, we're calling it, we're calling it, we're calling it. How fast does it cut down a tree? Tree speed doesn't seem much faster, unfortunately. But I know it is definitely faster than what it was. So I cannot complain. Return the emeralds, end the stream. 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 Got to get more emeralds. Got to get more emeralds. Got to get more stuff going. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for coming out to today's live stream. I do hope you enjoy it. I know the thumbnail is a little different. I'm going to update the thumbnail. The next time you see this thumbnail will be on the actual thing. We're going to make a backup of this world just in case something goes wrong with my computer or something crazy goes wrong. I want to give a special thank you to Patreons. A Patreon video came out the other day, 2 or 3 days ago. I keep forgetting to share that in our Discord. I'm going to try to do it in the morning if I don't forget again. But we'll figure that out as we go. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Love you guys so much. I am Claude from Chicago. I want to give a shout out to the Coal Mines, Zach Daily Games, Meet the Millers, and everybody else that watch live or post. I'm Claude from Chicago. And remember, a real friendly makes your own luck. Bye.